What's up, homies? It's your boy LT, and today is What is it? It's Wednesday Wisdom, and today we're talking about why what you think you know, you don't actually know. You know? Okay, let's get into it. We're talking about cause versus correlation. What is that? I don't even know. I do know. So this is a big topic. Getting these mixed up can really mess you up on your decisions and the way you think and understand things. And you see this cause versus correlation mixed up, jumbled up everywhere. In social groups, in religious groups, in the media, both on purpose and not on purpose, consciously and not consciously. People in groups be using this jumble up to affect your mind. They be affecting your mind. They be making you think things that aren't true, even if they're true. But sometimes they do it on purpose and sometimes they don't. But it's not true, but sometimes it is true. But you gotta know when it is and when it is true. So let's talk about it. So first off, correlation doesn't mean causation. That's the main point from today. Now, what is causation? Causation is when something causes something else. For example, if I punched myself in the face and I said ow. I said ow because it hurt from the punch. The punch caused the pain, you know what I mean? But violence is bad, so that was a bad example. Anyway, correlation is one thing is related to something else in some type of way. For example, more time in school is positively correlated with more salary. When time of school goes up, money of salary goes up. But that doesn't mean that the school is necessarily what caused it, because the cause can be something different than the correlation, my dude. Alright, now let's talk about this. Let's talk about why correlation does not equal causation. Just because something is correlated doesn't mean that something is the cause of something else. Wanna know why? Because if it was the truth, then Nicolas Cage should be in jail. Why? Because of this. If you look at films that he's in versus people drowning from falling in the pool, they're positively correlated. So, if you're looking at it, this graph is going to be like more movies from him, more people dying from drowning. Less movies, then less people drowning. Maybe that's why I haven't seen him in a movie in a long time. But no. The correlated, positive correlation. 66.6% is the correlation. His movies aren't causing people to drown because correlation doesn't equal causation. See, this key difference you gotta understand, because you gotta make good decisions based off of knowledge. You probably are like, ha ha ha. That's a silly example. Let's talk about real important things. This. You're looking at it like, oh my gosh! This says when cheese consumption goes up, more people die from bed sheets. That's sad. It's a good thing that correlation doesn't equal causation. You know why? Because if it did, I would be having some cold nights of sleep, because I would never give up cheese, but I would say bye to bed sheets forever. But like I said, correlation doesn't equal causation. Just because something is correlated, when one thing happens, another thing happens, doesn't mean that's the cause. Cheese does not kill people. It saves people. I love cheese. Back to this though. And this is really important, yo. This is really important. This mix-up between correlation and causation has been with us for centuries, millenniums are people. Millenniums. Honestly, look. If you don't understand when you have a situation where things have a correlation, but that's not the cause, it can really mess up how you understand the world. For example, let's talk about my homies and the rain gods. Back in the day, and I don't know, probably some people now, not to offend anybody, but you guys should look up some correlation versus causation YouTube videos. My brother's coming up. He's gonna interrupt. My brother's coming up.
you have no pants on?
Shh. They can't see that. Right. Anyway, so my man's, he has a crop. He's all like, rain god, I'ma pray a bunch this week. And then all of a sudden, next week, it rains, right? So now my man's is all like correlating that with his rain god making it rain. So he's thinking that because he was hit up my man, the rain god, then he, actually no, let's make the rain god a woman. He hit up my girl, the rain god, you know, with all that. Now he's all like, whoa, I'm correlating this with the cause of this. Now rain comes down from the sky because of the praying to the woman rain god. But guess what? He didn't know that the causation and correlation are not the same thing. Because you know why? The cause was actually just, you know, the clouds in the sky forming, you know, the whole water cycle with the rain coming down and then like the evaporation and going into the sky and then drip, 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 drip over and over. It just happens that there happened to be a period of moment of time in which there wasn't water in the sky because the water vapor, etc., etc., etc. But my man's was all like, I don't know like correlation, causation, so I'm gonna correlate this and think that it's the cause. But it's not that. But it's not. Because yeah. Boom. Correlation versus causation. Know the difference. Or you will be unaware of the water cycle. Alright homies, this video is getting kind of long, so part 2 coming next week. Make sure to subscribe. Also make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit those comment buttons. Follow me on all of my social media. Let me know what you want future Wednesday Wisdoms to be about. Question of the day, what's a correlation you've seen that made you go like, And of course, save the cheese, save the world.